Welcome back to the Sam Smith Audio Show, Season 3, Episode 1. I know Brett Cole was supposed to be on Episode 1, but we rescheduled that and we're talking about doing something else with that. I have Zach Smith he runs the Your Arkansas Music page and is a fucking you're a talented local musician, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I've listened to some of your original songs and stuff. Did you write all of those on Spotify?
Uh, yes, I wrote them all, and I for the first album that I wrote is called Take Two. I
Mm-hmm.
I wrote it like in the span of 3 years, because
Really?
yeah, because I had
Wow.
all these different ideas of songs, and then
Yeah.
all occurred to me. I have enough songs where if I could re-record them,
Yeah.
then I can go make an album.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's what I did.
Yeah.
Uh,
And was that the first like? How was that like being your first album and stuff? Um, how was that like? The experience. How was the experience? Like uh, was there any like roadblocks and stuff that you ran into along the ways? I mean, obviously there had to have been. I mean,
Yes, definitely.
yeah.
When I was writing, obviously you'll get a bunch of roadblocks
Mm-hmm.
because everyone experiences something called writer's block,
Oh yeah.
and the thing is you just gotta kind of push through it.
Yeah.
Like there are a bunch of different ways. Like how I would usually push through it is when I would say, okay, I'm gonna write a story, or I'm gonna go do this. Just
Yeah.
something small that obviously no one else is gonna see, or just set the pen and paper down and go do something else. But also I had problems with not just that, but like with recording, because
Mm-hmm.
originally I was trying to do it on like a 4 track, and I was gonna make all of them acoustic for some reason.
Yeah.
But then I found out about GarageBand, which I first shunned it, but
Yeah.
then I was like, well, it's actually really good,
Mm-hmm.
like for being free.
Yeah.
So I recorded it all on GarageBand and then put it on my SoundCloud, and all of a sudden the next day I have 300 listens.
Oh wow.
So it was crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Did you already have like a following with anything else or?
No, I didn't. No, I did not. I actually wrote the songs, and then I was in a band called Bad Habit,
Mm-hmm.
in which that's where I got more of my following, and
Yeah.
I started to meet other people like Josh Stewart and
Yeah.
Luke Shoemaker and a lot of those other guys.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
and then I decided to do Your Arkansas Music, and
Yeah.
that changed everything.
Oh yeah. That
So,
has that gotten any harder for you? I know Corey Fisher asked you about that on Crashcast, like how, was it a lot to juggle, school and the Your Arkansas Music page, and monitoring
oh,
everything and all that kind of
yes.
stuff. And you said it wasn't really. You told him it wasn't really that difficult at the time.
Well, yeah, at the
Has
time,
that changed?
yeah, it's changed a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, as of right now, like I'm still trying to find ways to keep my page going and
Yeah.
to keep people at least
Oh
looking at
yeah,
it.
for sure.
And but the thing is, now that I'm basically doing everything from home on
Yeah.
my computer, like from school work to my little profile and stuff like that,
Yeah.
it has just gotten in like a little bit harder, but not like I cannot do it alone type of hard.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's gotten a little bit harder.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, how do you run your page? You know, like, as far as like, you know, you're picking your posts and stuff like that, where you're gonna post about and all of that.
Oh,
Like, how do you uh go about your process, your creative process with that?
so usually what I do is I would when I started this, I put out a post. Like, you can even check, that was my first post I've ever made on it.
Yeah.
Basically, I said, "Hey, local artists of Arkansas, send me your band flyers of your shows, your new songs and stuff, and
Yeah.
I will post it."
Yeah, I saw that.
And the first band I think was Recognizer,
Yeah.
and it was Recognizer at the Whitewater Tavern.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll post it, and I posted that. Then all of a sudden, two other bands see it.
Yeah.
They want to post it. Then someone wanted me to post something about the Eyes Up House. Someone wanted me to
Yeah.
post about playing at the Rev Room. Someone wanted State Fair. It was like really really surreal. And then I see like Terminal Nation shares my
Yeah.
post, and that
Oh
was,
yeah.
and I was like, this is cool.
That is, yeah, that's cool, man. You have a good idea, man. It's original. It's an original idea for the most part. Um, where did you find your inspiration to do this? Like, what initially set the spark? You know.
Well, so I'm obviously friends with a lot of local artists,
Yeah.
and the thing is, one of my friends, he was like, I wish that people would just see that there is so much in
Mhm.
Arkansas. Like, people really don't understand that there's like a whole bunch until
Yeah.
they actually see it.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I wanted to create it. So then
Mhm.
not just other artists could see what else
Mhm.
is out there, but for people that just want to check out the music scene, because this is not just about, hard rock and metal. This is also for country artists, for
Yeah.
rappers and stuff like that. And people who are fans of those genres, they could also see what else there is in Arkansas.
Yeah. Oh
So,
yeah. Yeah, I've enjoyed it, man. I've learned about a lot of new bands through uh through your uh page and the playlist on Spotify and
oh yeah,
stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when I'm not listening to my buddy's playlist, I'm listening to that one, and you know, I don't know, cause I like to explore outside of my own playlist, cause like
yeah,
I feel like my own stuff, like my own playlist, it's like limited, cause it's like it's just what I know,
yeah,
you know what I mean? So that's important to me.
yeah. That's why I kind of wanted to show everyone,
Yeah,
because there is a lot of different stuff, and like, people would never see that. Oh yeah, there's a psychedelic funk
yeah,
band that's in Arkansas. People don't
yeah,
think that. Most people think, oh yeah, this country.
yeah. I
But
like some country, but not. I like bluegrass.
oh yeah,
Um, you know, but I like bluegrass and folk music, and I call them country because I mean it's that's countryer than country. Yeah, I don't like pop country. Like, I'm gonna say that because I'll listen to stuff like Hank Williams III, but I
yeah.
won't listen to fucking Kenny Chesney.
Man, that's not for everyone.
Hank
Like,
3 is definitely not for everyone, but I feel like I
yeah,
can relate to a lot of it. Um, because I mean I've had a darker past, which I'm completely open about. Uh, so I don't know. It builds character. You know what I mean? I don't think
Oh yeah.
anybody's past is something they should be ashamed about, guys. So if I can keep a smile on my face, anybody can do it, man.
Exactly.
But Hank 3, man, yeah, and a lot of people don't even know that Hank 3 even exists, but he's actually. Did you know he played on the Grand Ole Opry back in the day?
Really?
Yes, he was a paid performer on the Grand Ole Opry, and they fired him.
Wow.
They fired all 3 generations of Hank Williams.
So by the time Hank Williams the fourth comes along, they're
Or the
are they,
third, yeah. If
are they
there's
gonna,
a fourth,
if
oh
there's a
Jesus
fourth,
Christ!
they're just gonna go. They're just gonna take one look at him. Hey,
They
what's your name?
all
Oh, I'm
like,
Hank Williams the fourth.
yeah,
Get out.
yeah. No, you're not welcome here. And neither is your fucking grandpa, your great grandpa. Like
And your kin.
oh jeez, man. Yeah, they have that family. They're so talented and stuff, but I think they all got famous really fast,
Yeah.
though, and so I think that was like a downfall. I think that's a downfall for a lot of musicians when they fucking are like child artists that are really good, really talented, and it's almost like they're exploited for their talents,
Exactly.
for our amusement, man. We take, like, I'm guilty of it, I mean, I'm sure, most people are to a certain extent, you know what I mean? But we take it for granted, a lot, like these musicians and stuff, and even, I know social media and stuff like that likes to like trash on the mainstream and shit like that a lot, because it's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, sometimes I sit back and I'm like, these people suck, but like some of them were like have been, just like they haven't had a fucking real life. Like their parents have been pushing them to do this, this, and that, since they were fucking babies, and that's a lot of the reason for why they're so fucking good at it,
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I kind of respect many
This is
artists.
still going. We have 13 minutes of
That's
recording with this.
that's good.
That piece of shit, dude. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that with the last couple times I've done video, it's done that, man. It's shut off like that. But with Randy Harlan, I was able to get 45 minutes of fucking video footage.
That's good.
But yeah, we split it up into segments and stuff like that too. But oh well.
All right. Well, basically, yeah, that's what kind of why I respect many artists, local and international, because the thing is
Yeah.
they're doing what they love, and we're supporting that.
Yeah.
But you do not know what's going on their end.
Yeah.
You can look at Chester Bennington of Linkin
Oh,
Park,
man.
or Kurt Cobain of Nirvana.
So bad, man.
Like-
Fucking yeah. Chris Cornell. Yeah.
Chris Cornell. That's why every single artist needs like all the love that they can get, because for some people might not be supporting them.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful that my parents are supporting me in doing this and pursuing music.
Yeah.
But it's, maybe not the same for a person that
Yeah.
So that's why I want to respect and support as many artists as I can.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's awesome, man. And yeah, I mean, that's the reason why I do too. Like as soon as I saw the Any Given Room thing, man, I was like, fuck, man, I gotta help these guys out.
Yeah.
Donate them some money, man. Like that really was some bullshit. They got their
I know
stuff stolen.
Man,
That's old news, but I mean, since we're on the subject, it made me think. So I was like,
yeah,
was they able to replace their stuff?
I think they raised enough money to at least do that. And
That's good.
don't
man.
quote me on that, but
Yeah.
either way, I still wish them the
Oh
best.
yeah. Yeah, I do too, man. They're such a talented band,
Yeah, and they're also just a bunch of nice group of guys.
Yeah. Okay, so you sent me a link to a hardcore song that you're writing, and I loved it. What I listened to it, I listened to about half of it, and then I had to go back to work, and it wouldn't let me reopen it. So,
Oh,
but from what I heard, dude, I absolutely love it. Are you gonna make a full length album or something? What's going on with that? I want to know a little
so
bit about that.
so that's just one song of the many
Yeah,
weird songs that my new band is going to be making. Where
yeah.
I'm in a project called ZOB,
Mm-hmm.
and this is like a bunch different. This is me and two other guys,
Mm-hmm.
in which both of them are in their respected bands.
Yeah,
Uh, Blake Fleischman of Loose Ties. They're a
yeah.
great pop punk band around here,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah. I like Loose Ties, man.
yeah, they're
That's well, keep
I've
going.
man,
Not
I've
interrupting.
known that drummer since high school, and
Yeah,
well, my version of high school. He's still in high school,
yeah.
but and Oliver. Man, I am blanking out on his last name, but Oliver Lorney, I think, of
Yeah, I'm
Sabine
not sure.
Valley.
Okay.
So they're
Yeah.
a really good band as well. You should check them out.
Okay.
But yeah, we're in the middle of writing, basically just coming up with ideas. Uh, I don't want to put any more on that. So,
Yeah,
but
I wanted to ask you about it because I absolutely love. I mean, what I heard, and I'm gonna. I don't know why I can't replay the song again, like to listen to it again, but so that kind of sucks. It's Facebook, man. They're sketchy sometimes,
yeah,
but
you got to
yeah,
look out for Zuckerberg.
yeah,
So
yeah. Fucking dick, man. I posted something about like keeping my studio clean for coronavirus and all that stuff, keeping it sanitized and all that. And somebody reported it, bro. Like,
yeah,
why? And I couldn't post for like 24 hours, but I was like, what is, like, there's nothing explicit about it. It was just like, hey, I'm keeping the studio clean, so if anybody wants to come on an episode of the show, then hit me up, message me. And that's literally all it said, man. It
yeah,
said coronavirus in it, though, but I don't know. Somebody might have felt like I was being an asshole breaking the social distancing thing. It was like, I'm going to report this. But
yeah, yeah. All this stuff, man. It's a scary time.
it
Like,
is. It is. But think, as long as we're not in groups of 10, you know what I mean? Now, if I had, like, more than just me and you in this little bitty studio room, that'd be sketchy.
yeah,
you know?
yeah. I would.
I would never do that, and after you leave, I'm going to, wipe down the microphones and stuff again, anyways. But I know, even though I know you're not sick,
Yeah,
and you're wearing a mask, which that's, safe and
yeah.
everything,
I
yeah.
was. I was like, I don't want to take the chance,
You
you
may,
know.
you may. I feel like an asshole now because I don't have one
Oh no, you're good. You're
on.
good. This is my
Yeah.
thing. Um, so like on Friday, I'm gonna be doing a. So on
Mhm.
Fridays, I like to do something called sessions on the deck,
I didn't know it. Man, I love
and
that.
usually I take that time to do covers on the deck, and then do